Is this Jesus' pregnancy? I guess we're gonna cut all of that. Because my microphone wasn't on. Good day, good people. It's another fun day. In the year of the paradigm, Toonlink Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly Animal Cars, you know he's the man who is who's here with Project Eden Garden. Here, let me talk to you. First of all, it started and I was like, ooh, look at this music and look at this we got going on here. I feel like I will also just make the game just a little bit bigger. I've moved my camera a little bit, but I wasn't sure, you know, just where. You know what? We're just gonna do it old school here. Let's rock it. Without further ado, though, ooh, I want to make sure that it is capturing correctly. I think it is. We're about to find out. Can I use a controller? It looks like I can. And it looks like it's not capturing correctly, so I will be right back. I can chapter select? Not that I want to. So welcome back to more Fangan Friday. It's actually the first time we have Fangan Friday. It's not. I was about to be like, it's the first time we have Fangan Friday in a month, but so here's the deal with Fangan Fridays. The last Friday in every month is a Fangan Friday. If there's more of whatever Fangan we have to play in than is at the time that I've allotted, so like if we get through like a prologue but they already have a chapter 1 out, we'll probably play the next part the next week, but on a Thursday, because we chose the last Friday of every month because every other Friday is a streaming Friday for the most part. So you know what I mean? We could have done like second and fourth, but you know, sometimes we'll have like a second Friday and then sometimes other things. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't, it don't matter. We're about to get into Eden's Garden. This is one that I've heard about. I know personally of some people who have played this game. And I have not sat in their streams and recordings for this game because I was like, eventually I'll get to it. Because I've been meaning to get back into these Fangans because there's a good chunk of Fangan projects that have been in the works since we have really been dipping our toes back into Fangans. Like we just finished Lapse. The definitive edition. That was our first Fangan Friday. Now we're about to step into Eden's Garden. I know that this game goes to chapter 1, so we'll probably just do the prologue today. Unless the prologue's really short, then we'll dip a little bit into chapter 1. If it's not, then we'll probably do chapter 1 Daily Life, maybe chapter 1 Deadly Life. I doubt we'll do the whole thing in one episode, but you know, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. That's how we do things on the United States, not the United States Aviator, the United States Aviator channel. Let's go. Ooh. Let's be nasty. Will I live to regret this? We're smart. Honestly, it's action difficulty that I think I'm the most worried about. But yeah, that's what it is. Let's start this bad boy. We playing on Mean. Little Mean Gene. See what we got. Life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose, rather. People like me. Those people who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society. Oh my gosh, the music. Y'all know when I'm playing games like this and like I'm getting into it and the music is just like, hold on, the music's really getting me into it. I gotta stop for a second and appreciate. Going into like the start and then going into this like that was a good musical transition. I am Très magnifique. We'll continue. Ultimates. We're known as Ultimates. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who can build machines to improve millions of lives. The most influential politicians, the most creative architects. These are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate. Then we also have to pay attention to our orange words, you guys.
I, Damon Maitsu, am the ultimate debater.
Okay. Damon Maitsu.
A prodigy among prodigies. Someone who simply can't be outmatched.
Oh my gosh.
I hold on to my title dearly, because it defines me. It's who I am. It's what gives me my purpose.
Well, taking a step back, yeah, being an ultimate debater, he's gonna be a pain in class trials, isn't he? And that means we're gonna be a pain.
Among a sea of mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent. And now, there's a school worthy of me.
To Mr. Damon Maitsu, the ultimate debater. Congratulations! For your contributions as an ultimate, we cordially invite you to attend Eden's Garden Academy, a specialized college for academic-based talents. Okay, so actually academic-based talents. I think that's kind of neat. At our unique academy, you will not only develop a tighter grasp on your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency at leadership, communication, and persuasion, In an age where anyone can be called an ultimate, we hope you will join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Please keep the contents of this invitation, as well as the attached registration materials, strictly confidential. The integrity of our program is built upon the foundation of privacy. Eden's Garden Academy. An ultimate academy for true ultimates. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that awarded ultimate talents to all people, for almost the last century. You don't apply for UTP schools. They scout for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from Eden's Garden. It looks to be an amazing school. Immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I've accomplished more than most people could ever dream of. With this random, chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. I'm just so good. I'm just the GOAT. I am the elite. After what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. With luggage in one hand and a pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life, the start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I'll finally be among people as great as I am. Finally, people who are on my level, well, maybe not on my level, because I am the greatest of all time. Nobody beats me. I even have one of them hoagies. You know what that means? That I'm the best. That means that the life revolves around me. I'm main character energy. I kind of like the snooty,
Look! Someone else is here.
Well, this is a wacky cast of characters. I don't think that's what he was expecting.
Huh? Someone else?
Hey, welcome to the Eden's Club.
Alright, who gave me the hey? They're immediately my favorite.
Well, it's more accurate to say Eden's Garden Academy's Club, but Eden's Club just has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
I do. In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intently at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? Ew. Apathetic to my situation, the train continued from its halt. Looks like I'm stuck for now. I guess I should find somewhere to sit.
Hey, you! New guy! Over here!
Can you be? Oh, it's even got like the, oh man. So I'm over top of the little music bar, so you can't see what song is playing. It is called Humanity's Best and Brightest. I seem to have caught the attention of other passengers rather. One of the other passengers.
What if...
Cool, so I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Sure. Frowning and dropping his head, he walked away.
Howdy.
Howdy! Oh my gosh, who's howdying me? Excuse me, but you don't happen to know when the final stop is, do you? A girl's voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. Geez, can people leave me alone for 5 minutes? Not a clue, but you can try looking for... Oh my gosh! The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. She's yoked. This woman had to be twice my size. Huh? Is something wrong? Don't fret it, darling. I'll just see who else is around. With a small wave, she walked away. The people here just keep getting weirder and weirder. I really hope none of them are in my class. Boy, I think this is your class, and you're gonna have to savor it. Not wanting to be bothered any further, I quickly found myself a seat by the window. This situation was nothing like I expected, but at least the view from the train was nice. The mountains framed by a deep blue sea and crystal rivers that sparkled like jewels in the sunlight. It couldn't be a more radical departure from home. Scenery continued to pass, time flying by with it. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me and the rolling mountains. Sniff? You smell something? Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up to the air and started sniffing. Sniff, sniff, sniff. After a moment, the expression on her face turned stone cold, like Steve Austin. Serious.
Something is wrong.
The air doesn't smell right.
Oi!
Oi! Huh? Oi! The air?
Black.
Hey, I smell something too.
Excuse me.
Could you describe it? Kinda chemically. It's almost like it's coming from
What about...
that bag over there. 1v1 is a crazy shirt, by the way. She pointed to a travel bag at this character has competed in the AWE. You guys submitted her in one of the fan votes to be in the AWE, and she kinda worked. But lost. I know who you are.
Well, shoot.
Well, shoot, you mean this one right next to me?
Let me think.
I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the helmet.
Pardon me.
Is that your bag?
Not a chance.
Nope, it was already here when I got on the train.
Weird.
That's weird. There's no name tag on it or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with the lock. Pop.
Great!
Cool, you got it open. That wasn't the lock. Ooh.
Huh?
Huh? Are you okay? Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm all good. I just feel kinda... Yeah, I had a feeling this... Ooh, Tension is a good song, dude. That is a good Tension song. I already felt it, man.
Christ almighty!
Shit.
Did he just pass out? From the same end of the car, the guy who had been staring at me earlier. I'm not feeling so good either.
Hang on.
What did you say? Good night. Oh no, they're dropping like flies, dude. Yo, if it got the guy in the mask, we're all doomed. What the? Ah, people are, yeah, okay, we gotta, look, if there's free time, we gotta hang out with you. You and me, we're spirit animals. People are dropping like flies. Oh crap, someone get help.
For real?
Let me try to alert the conductor or whatever. She ran over to the door that connected the adjacent car. Rattle, rattle.
Oh, crud.
It's not opening. Why isn't it opening?
Stand back.
I want to try my hand at it. Could you step aside for a second? Look at my pecs. Dude is also yoked. He yanked at the door, but...
Bad news.
Damn. The car is locked up as tight as a prison.
Come off the grass.
Come off the grass. Huh? But I left to take a piss like an hour ago. Let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders. And he threw himself against the door with all of his might. Good. He groaned and stepped back, revealing he hadn't even left a mark on the door. Ah, no. You step to the side. We got somebody else who's better at this. What? That did nothing? Ah, there's another boy who's fallen, and a girl, too. Well, why is everyone passing out?
Damn it.
Shit. Maybe it's got something to do with that bag hold on, my vision, hold on, let me get my glasses on real quick. I can't see anything right. Well, now I see even worse. I didn't help at all. The air around me has grown thick with a strange, pungent smell. I can taste it, feel it sting my eyes. Oh God, no, don't. As my futile plea left my lips, I felt my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me, and then 07s. There was nothing. Vows woven by stitches and needles. Very good, very fun start. I've gotten a feel for our character. He feels like a dick. Respectfully. And I'm here for it. Huh? What is that humming noise? It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if it's an aircon, why am I so warm? I weakly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. A concrete ceiling? My body's so heavy, but I had to get up on my feet. I had to see where I was. Oh. You know, this is not where I thought I was going to be. Huh? It's a girl. Could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep, just like I was? Kneeling down to her level, I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Damn it, do I actually have to... Holy! Jump scare? Oh, it's Halloween! Happy Halloween! This should be coming out on Halloween at like noon. Her eyes snapped open, causing me to jump back. I was just testing you. Oh, really? That's crazy.
Huh?
Testing me? To see what you would do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor.
That's...
So you were awake the whole time.
Correct.
I woke up before you, yes. And she just let me sleep?
Anyways.
How long was I out for?
Not sure.
I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also startled to see a stranger.
You see?
One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or a foe. Which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. Fair enough, by lying on the floor and making yourself vulnerable. Well, to be fair, you thought she was out cold. So if you were, like, approaching her with malicious intent, and she could, like, realize it, I think she would know, you know? And she was on the edge, so she very easily could have rolled herself away and probably grabbed... Oh, she's probably already scouted a little bit. Jesus, she makes no sense. No. You know what? Damn it, I think you're short-sighted. I'm calling you out. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room, but there didn't seem to be any light switch anywhere. The only light came from a vent. Oh my gosh, I hope that this isn't like an escape room that I'm gonna have to do, and I set the logic to hard and the action to hard. Oh, well, what could possibly go wrong? The only light came from a vent set far in the back of the room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform with the stairs that led down to the rest of the room. The lower floor was mildly flooded. I'd say water reached a little above my ankles. It was a place that had clearly been abandoned for a long time. What was that? Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There was something about her that seemed almost familiar, like we were on a train together or something. Wait, that's it! She was on that train that I boarded! Hey, we've met before. On that train?
Yeah.
Yeah. Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come from the travel bag, and then everything turned black.
Right.
Right. Just what the hell was that?
Listen to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like she's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took her so long to wake me up.
I see.
Sure, I was thinking the same, but whose bag was it? Why did they want to knock us out? You know, I don't know about the dude in the mask, the bro in the mask, and I feel like I'm gonna like him, but I feel like I should immediately just be suspicious of him to start, because he could have faked being knocked out and also been the one to just pop it to get the thing going, you know what I mean? Why did they want to knock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room. As she raised a hand to push her glasses up, something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. Some sort of watch. It looked vaguely like a watch. Hey, what's that on your wrist, on your hand?
Well,
You tell me. It appears you have one as well. Huh? At those words, I looked down at my hand.
What the?
Huh? Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. It'd been fitted tightly around my wrist, but it felt like I was wearing nothing at all.
Damn it.
Hey, I'm not wearing this. As I grabbed a hold of the device and pulled, a tiny surge of electricity ran through my wrist.
how humiliating.
Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. Thanks for the heads up. Shit, what's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird shock collar thing? Who put this on me?
Look.
You can touch the screen, though.
Eh?
Yeah? See? Like this. She tapped the face of the device and it slowly lit up and displayed a holographic image. Huh. So, like a watch.
Correct.
Just projecting a blank screen for some reason.
So,
Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being.
moving on.
While you're standing there, the least you can do is give me your name. We didn't have much time, much of a meeting rather on the train anyway. It seemed, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know anybody's name. I know one character in here and I don't know their name. I do not remember. Damon Mitsu, ultimate debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy. I'm the best of the best, better than you.
Interesting.
How interesting. What is? Thank you for telling me more than I asked for. Dang.
As for myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
Eva Tsunaka. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it is. The pain from my shock was finally subsiding. It's as good a time as any to get a better grasp of this room. Maybe there's something in here that I can, that can explain the flooding, rather. Even better, that annoying mechanical noise. Welcome to Project Eden's Garden! It's tutorial time, baby! A lot has happened here already, and I'm sure you're eager to investigate. But there are some things you should be acquainted with first. To access the trinket, or as Damon so colloquial called it, the watch, press the F1 button. I might have to switch to the mouse and keyboard. To view past dialogue, press F2. To access observation mode, press the enter key. Then press the enter key again to exit this mode. Oh, and use the WASD to pan around the room. If you ever need to revisit this information, check out the control panel. It's just one key away, F3. That's all for now. Go forth and explore. Okay, so I know how to pan. Oh, this is really nicely done. Big fan here. Let me see if any of these controls are mapped. This is settings. I think that was back. That's controls. Oh. Open trinket? I think opening trinket might have been actually why. Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay. Then I think we're good. Yeah, your boy was waiting to save, baby. Your boy was waiting to save. Observation mode. There might be something useful in this pile of dusty old boxes. Light bulbs, duct tape, a bunch of screws. Nope, there's nothing but junk in here. Hey, one man's junk is another man's treasure. Okay, then it just gives you the single one. Very good. So that opens that. I wanted to make sure that let me look at the so observation mode is enter. And I think that's just the A button. So yeah, I think we're still good to completely be on controller. There's some sort of camera up here. Eh? Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive-looking camera. Had this been recently installed? It seemed better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room.
Interesting.
You noticed the camera too? Yeah, it's really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? It doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt it. I see. Perhaps that's for the best. What do you mean? If someone was watching us, it's possible they are the same person who put these wrist straps on us. She makes a decent point. Part of me is feeling like this feels very escape room. I don't want to talk to her. Well, I mean, I do want to talk to her, but I don't want to talk to her right now. There's the generator. Risk of electrical shock. That was what I was afraid of. I was like, are we going to have, like, rising electric water? We're going to have to, like, make our way to that vent over there. But I don't think we can squeeze through that vent. I think we, well, maybe we can. There's a generator under the vent. Is this what's making the mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not so sure. That seemed to be it. The room's too run down for me to investigate anything else. Yes, Eva? Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Eva approach the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then without hesitation, did she throw it into the water? Is it gonna light up? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. She chucked it into the water.
Huh?
What are you doing? All of a sudden, she jumped off of the platform we were standing on and into the water. Okay, never mind. I was like, if it lit up, then we do not go in there. If it didn't, then we're fine.
The hell?
Seriously? What the hell are you doing?
Can't you see?
Exploring. You're not worried about the generator? Look at the light bulb. I threw it into the water. Notice how it isn't flashing? Yeah, Eva, look. We're locked in. Hey, you remember when I said he said that ain't nobody better than him? You are. I was clocked in, Eva. We were here together. That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough. I guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Okay, just give me a second. I don't want to make him into a Squidward. I took off my shoes and socks quickly and rolled up my pants. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended into the stairs into the murky water. The mechanical noise was even louder now. It sounds like it was coming from the direction of the vent. Yep, it definitely must be the generator.
Damn.
We're lucky the water isn't conductive. Those exposed wires would be bad news otherwise.
Interesting.
For such a small generator, it sounds like it's running a lot of power. It's surprising rather, how this noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyway, that explained the whirring sound. I wonder where all the power is going to. High up on the wall, there's also a light there. A light that's like, this feels very escape room. It almost feels very 999, like the first 999 room that you're in. High up on the wall was a vent. What could be on the other side? Once you reach the other side, obligatory other side. Do you want to look through that? Yeah, I do.
Listen to me.
All right, I have an idea, but it will take some physical effort. Like what? I'm not very physical. I came to the school for the academics.
Well,
Like getting on my shoulders.
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. If you get on my shoulders, it'll give you the boost, and and you can look through the window. Fair, but shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? Isn't she wearing a skirt? I don't think you can handle it. Oh, that's even crazier. Saying that she stepped in front of... Yo, Eva's the goat, actually. She stepped in front of the generator and motioned for me to come
I'm
over.
talking.
Make sure you tuck your feet behind my back. I waded over to Eva and awkwardly positioned myself onto her shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
Yeah, it looks like she's fine, dude.
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
Actually, it doesn't sound like she's fine.
Alright.
Well, do you see anything? It looks like, looks like some sort of hallway, honestly. Yeah, another vent, and a room just beyond it. I can't see what's inside the room, though. Both vents are in the way. Taking a closer look at the boiler room vent, I noticed there were some hinges bolted to the upper corners. Does this mean the vent can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Hey, I got it open. Can you see better now? Yeah, we can actually see better. Although the second vent was still obstructed by a lot of the room, I could make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's the floor of some fancy room. It must be in a building with multiple levels. Weird that this vent opens into another room instead of the outside. Eh? Just beyond the chairs in the very corner of the room, there was something peeking out. Oh, there is something down there. What is that? Oh! It's a body! A person's legs. I felt my chest tighten. Is he also passed out? Hello, can you hear me? No response. Damn it, there's gotta be a way inside this room. Eva, can you let me down? There's someone there?
I
think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor and I'm pretty sure he's passed out. He might know something we don't. If we're not there when he wakes up, we might lose him.
So,
The room's on the level above ours, you said. Right, which means there must be a stairs somewhere.
Focus.
I have to find them. To leave an area, press the R key. I already know what that is mapped to. I'll confirm the choice with you just in case you get any second thoughts. Awesome. I want to talk to her first.
hello.
What is it? Nothing. Nothing. Not that one. We want this one. Oh, this is observation mode. Oh. That's nice. Okay, well, then standard buttons. Are you sure you want to leave? Yeah. Cool. Now I have all the controls down. As soon as I was out of the water, I threw my socks and shoes and ran straight to the door. Upon leaving the room, I was greeted by an equally derelict hallway. The walls and floors were old, matted color, with nothing else to them. No wall decor, no windows, no life whatsoever. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, where the corridor took a sharp turn, was what looked like to be sunlight hitting the wall. Does that mean there's an exit around the corner?
Hang on.
Don't go running off without me. Huh? I've already inspected the rooms in this hallway, just so you can just ignore them. When did you do that?
See,
While you were still asleep. You weren't waking up despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. Hang on, your best efforts?
so
Poking you in the face, dragging you by the feet, I even I even bridal carried you at one point is hilarious. Not sure I can believe that.
listen to me.
Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you're lying, from where you were lying,
Come
rather.
again.
You didn't think to get help?
No,
You were obviously breathing.
Really?
That doesn't answer the question. Yeah, this is this is some real spooky music. Trepidation is what it's called. If you wanted to know, it's under my face. You only started to wake up after I returned from my search. How does that get in the way of finding help? Unless she didn't want to leave me here alone. I can't figure her out at all.
moving on.
This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. Oh, she got a little back hair braid. The rooms were just a bunch of different storage closets, completely dilapidated, filled with random stuff.
That's...
That was the case for every room.
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, you can check for yourself. As my great-grandmother's brother's friend's motivational calendar once said, you can't progress if you don't have the will to move. Please use the WASD to walk. If you're in a hurry, use sprint to run. Last but not least, proceed with caution. You never know what could be hiding around the corner. Okay, but how do we sprint? Okay. Okay, the controls are very natural. I will give the game that. I guess I'll be careful. So I can go into all of these storage closets. That's interesting. The room was almost identical to what Ava had described earlier. There was no real organization or meaning to anything. It was just filled with completely random crap. What did I tell you? It's definitely a messy place. Yes, that's right. Let's move on now. I should probably listen to her. There was no reason for me to look inside this room. Especially when we might have found help. I'm going into every single room, and she can't stop me. Like, what about this? Hey, I'm gonna need you to stop into my ear. They're trying to spook me. It's a fire hydrant. Not fire hydrant, rather. Fire extinguisher. Alright, well, we'll leave. Yeah, I'm sure I want to leave. So, that's not the door that I checked. I checked... Wait, is it the door that I checked? I think it is the door that I checked. I checked this door, but you better believe I'm gonna check all of them. Think for a minute. Think for a second that I'm not gonna check all these doors. Who you think you are? Look, there's no... Okay, look, there might be some bubble wrap in here.
Damn.
This room looks just like the last one. I told you. Okay, yeah, but like, what if there's... Yeah, look at this. There's cans of paint. This one... No, it's not just like the other one. This one has the fire extinguisher on the wall. Planks of wood. Light bulb. Okay, so nothing fancy, nothing fancy. I guess we'll back out. I know you don't want me to check these other two rooms, Ava. Need to hear her name pronounced again because I don't remember if it's Eva or Ava, but you know. We're gonna find out. Talk in here. Think for a second I'm not gonna check all these doors. That one looked like it had a lock on. Ooh, this one's a little worse.
Damn.
This looks just like the last one. I told you so. Hey, well, I had to see it for myself. I gotta see it to believe it. You might have missed something because you know who I am. I am Damon, better than you might say. Alright, let's go to this last room. Oh man, I love his better than you vibes. We love that. This is our last door over here, correct? Or did we walk out of this room to face... Well, now I don't remember. Hold on, if you got to... I think I went to this one first, so let's go to this one. I may have gone to the same one. No, I don't think so. Yeah, this one's different. I made the right choice. Let me see. This room looks just like the last one. I told you so. You can't blame me though. I had to be, you know, I had to be thorough. There's a stepladder in here. But no debate for me to have between the stepladder and the ladder.
How humiliating.
Told you so. Yeah, I know you did. And you were right. That's my bad. Alright, well I checked all 4 rooms. Here we go. Stairs. Wait a minute. That mask looks like the mask of the person who was on the thing with us. The upper floor was in a lot better condition than the last one, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covered some parts of the walls and ceilings. I could only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. There didn't seem to be any kind of mold at the very least.
So...
The room with the unconscious man should be above and adjacent to the boiler room. That means it must be on the other side of this hallway. Once you reach the other side of this hallway.
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah, given we walked away from the boiler room to get here. Alright, let's investigate. So I'm assuming they're not gonna let me explore. Oh my gosh, this is a creepy looking painting, dude. Strange to say the least. Just the sight of this painting makes my hair stand on end. The dog's mask was creepy enough, but its eyes in particular. It's like they seem to follow me wherever I go. Everywhere you go, people wanna know. Yeah, this one is also a little strange. There's a portrait of a girl dressed in a creepy mask. Looking at it for too long is just gonna freak me out. They've done a really good job of world building. I assume these doors are locked.
There must be...
No.
Oops. Right. It's too close. Let me see what you said, actually. Okay, so nothing. I actually did not skip anything. I thought I skipped ahead. Let's walk this way. Yeah, look at this. They've built a good atmosphere here. I hate this picture. Actually, I think it's the least creepy of the three you've seen so far. Huh, I've seen this painting before. You have? Well, the version without the mask. It was ages ago during middle school, I think. My class visited a really fancy museum. All this time, I've been remembering this man as a jester. He doesn't even have the right clothes. Alright, very good. It's a deer woman. I'm not going to inspect all of them. Oh, I really despise this one. Oh, this one's also super duper creepy. Ooh. Okay, hold on. This one's kind of serving, actually. That one is kind of serving. I'm actually taking a little bit of time to just drink in the atmosphere. Because I think they did a really good job with this hallway setup. Here, this is probably where it is. This must be the room. Taking a deep breath, I push the large doors open. There's the table, but I don't see the guy. Wow, this is a pretty stylish looking place. I'm sorry, do you see the pictures on the walls? It's a lot better than maintaining the rest of the building. Okay, the vent should probably be...
Oi!
Oi! Oh, hey, it's you!
Huh?
Huh? Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. Ugh! He's gonna get knocked out again, dude! Gah! Oi! Who the hell do you think you are? What the... Who the hell are you?
Damn it.
Shit, why did you just hit me? I'm not gonna embrace a stranger, rather, with open fucking arms. You could have been a murderer. So your instinct is to attack everyone, everything you see? Hey, I've already spared one guy in a suit. I'm not- Oh no! Oh no, the other guy that was on the ground. I'm not letting my guard down a second time. A guy in a suit? Oh, he was the one who was passed out. That's what I thought it was, because he's the only person who was dressed to the nines.
Eh?
Eh?
Hello.
Hello. This guy, the outfit he's wearing.
So,
We've met before, haven't we?
Curious.
I was about to say, I recall seeing your faces on the train. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing next to each other. Do you guys know each other? Not at all. We've only formally met a few minutes ago. Oh.
Anyways.
Well, you were still knocked out by that sleeping gas stuff, right?
soybean.
Don't remind me, soybean.
Then,
What? Yeah, that's right, I said it. You're a soybean, just like this loser next to me. I disagree, but we should focus on what happened on the train. I don't know what the fuck happened, but 1 second I was on the train, and the next I was surrounded by total darkness. This place was like a solitary confinement chamber. I thought I was gonna suffocate in there. What are you talking about?
See that?
That pantry over there? Yeah? Turns out the door was unlocked.
please.
You were inside that pantry? When she kicked the door open, I nearly jumped out of my skin. What the hell were you doing while she was in the pantry? Waking up. Eh? Isn't it unfair? I got stuffed in some tiny pantry while this guy had the entire floor to himself. Whoever's responsible for this must have been jealous of my talent. You won't believe how many jealous bastards turn violence in this industry.
Eh?
Industry?
Hey?
Hey, what's with the dumb face? You know who I am, right? I assume you're a golfer by the hat? Or maybe you're a rabbit golfer? A frisbee golfer? Maybe I should be guessing talents, because I only know ours. Was I supposed to? Uncultured swine.
My name's Grace Madison, ultimate golfer. Don't forget it, soybean.
Is this... Is this Jesus' pregnancy? I'm sorry, there's that's a really deep cut joke. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not gonna elaborate, and I'm gonna just continue. Well, let's not forget it. Grace Madison. Hey, are you Dirk Madison's cousin? Ultimate Golfer. Yeah, I was gonna say by the hat.
I see.
And honestly, by the attire, that feels very golfy. Ultimate Golfer, of course. Since the two of you were on the train, that means you're ultimates as well. What about you? I'm the ultimate butler. Can you tell me your ultimate talent?
I'm Wolfgang Akere.
Wolfgang? Lawyer? Oh, that's his defense attorney badge or his prosecutor's badge. I see his on his lapel. I see him, ultimate lawyer. Wolfgang? Hey, I love him already. That's my boy. Wolfgang, you better believe. A lawyer? It's way better than being a golfer, but wow. For such a young-looking guy, I didn't expect him to have a talent like that. His age must be a part of what makes him an ultimate.
Me.
You look confused.
I
I can't. So we got a debater and a lawyer? I cannot wait to yell objection. I'm not confused, I look too young, is that what you think?
I understand.
I get it a lot. Even Miss Madison said it.
Whatever you say.
'Cause it's true.
Hold on.
Well, don't you think the same can be said for yourself? I'm not wise in the way of sports, but I've always had the impression golf was an old man's business. Not that young women shouldn't take the reins, the sport's probably in need of a revival. It's a tough industry, but that's 'cause we gotta fight for the recognition, not sit around for 7 years and do F all. Sounds like the average high schooler now that you think about it. Hey, how old were you when you started college?
Thank you.
That's personal information I don't intend to disclose. You're a piece of work, aren't you, Wolfgang? What happened to talking about the train? These guys seriously have their priorities skewed. I think, yeah, I guess they both kind of have their priorities skewed. I was gonna say, it's more so Grace. But you know, a lawyer, you know, you start to argue with a lawyer, you're gonna fight back. So you have them too. Ultimates? Do you not have one, Ava?
Huh?
Huh?
Look.
We're all wearing the same, oh, the wrist straps, huh? Really? You were busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed them out.
Hey?
Wrist straps, you say? Pff, these fuckers are more like mini shock collars.
Wait.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Huh? I heard you the first time. So you tried taking them off,
Yes.
didn't you? Yes, the same with you. Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. The stupid thing zapped me when I did. Well, she must have tried too. You know?
Let's see.
I suspect it wasn't unique to Miss Madison, though. I hadn't tried removing the strap myself.
Strange.
Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them? What could justify doing something like that? Huh? What's the purpose behind these straps? Huh?
Soybean.
Are you daft? It's to shock us! The thing is, we seem to receive a shock if we try to remove it.
How can this be?
So why aren't we allowed to— Objection! He's doing it! Boom! So why are we allowed to remove the wrist straps? Donka 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 donka. Tell him, Wolfgang! Boom! Dun, dun, dun. Hey, tell him, that's my boy. He's objecting already. It's not even a trial yet. What I want to know is who even put these things on us. The answer to those questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. It doesn't make sense. For me to be abducted and taken somewhere I didn't know? Surrounded by a bunch of strangers and forced to figure out why? It doesn't make any sense. Why is it happening? Oh, not a ding ding.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello?
Are you talking to me?
No.
No, look behind you. Huh? Confused, I turned around to see what had captured everyone's attention. I hope it's the huge one. No! For a second I thought I was just seeing things. Peeking at us from the corridor was a small girl. Who are you?
Is that a...
What the? Is that a... Is that a fucking gremlin?
Miss Madison!
You'll scare her if you shout like that. Love the bows. The girl had left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. And now I can see for certain that she was a kid. What the hell? Why is there a kid here?
For your information,
I am not a gremlin. Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met. Oh, no way. The gremlin can talk? Grace, please. I just told you I'm not a gremlin. If we must make comparisons, I'd rather liken me to something more elegant. For example, a kappa. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's actually that much better than a gremlin.
Be careful.
Please, be careful what you say to her. The girl seems awfully young.
Can't you see?
She doesn't seem young, she is young. What's going on around here? Why is there a child wandering around? You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I also saw you on that train. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I saw someone with a fan on the train. You were hidden behind some other people, so you were pretty hard to see. I assumed you were sitting down or something. It didn't actually even cross my mind that you might have been an actual kid. Cowering behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figures I didn't see ya. Still, what the hell was it even doing on this train? That's what I'm wondering. A kid's got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I am a professional, just like the rest of you.
No.
You mean you're an ultimate?
Is that really true?
I didn't think children could qualify as ultimates.
I am an ultimate!
Must I keep repeating myself? I'm not a child, I'm a professional.
Jeez.
Well, what is it you're so good at? So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally, I'd decline further conversation with rude people like you. But given our circumstances, I shall seguin on the matter.
I am Toshiko Kayura, the ultimate matchmaker.
Matchmaker?
Nice to meet you, I suppose.
Okay. Ultimate matchmaker. We've had an ultimate matchmaker in a Fangan before, I think. I would have never guessed matchmaker, by the way. I should have guessed. I forgot. Aren't you a bit young for something like that? You guys can guess in the comments too. If you don't already know, I know that this is Fangan is very popular. So you probably already know. I don't though. The gremlin's obviously lying about having a talent. I bet it snuck onto the train because it saw all the commotion. Now, that little bastard is stuck with us.
Look at what you've done.
Now look at what you've done. You've made her upset. Upset?
Of course not.
I know better than to take a gremlin seriously. Oh, she gremlined her back.
Oi!
Oi, don't think you can just use my own insult against me.
Miss Madison.
Grace. What?
Moving on.
So, if I have things right, all 5 of us were on that train. What about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've all been kidnapped as well?
Indeed.
That is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 11 counting us, that makes 16. That's a worrying number. That's the same number of people who are on the train.
Quite.
I've become well acquainted with them.
Healthy.
The only person I've been avoiding is the frustrating boy I woke up with. You wouldn't believe his manners. And she is woken up with another person. I'm starting to see a pattern here. As does everyone else. Speaking of, would you like to meet the others? I think they should know about you four.
Very well.
That would be helpful, yes. Very well. I shall serve as your guide as we embark on this new journey.
Seriously.
Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a college orientation. Then again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe those two events aren't that different. Yeah, orientations. Well, I won't say they kind of suck. But I don't think I've ever met anybody at an orientation that I still talk to. I think that's true.
Well,
That's not true. Our high school orientation, I don't think most high schools have an orientation. We have like a week long. We had a week long like orientation in summer school because I wasn't like a charter school, but it was like a specialty school that high school that I went to. We had a week long thing, and at the end we had like a talent show. So we also had small class, and I think I don't know if I've talked about my high school experience a lot on this channel. But in high school, we had like small classes. Our high school class was 60 people. Which when I talk to other people, are like, you only had 60 people? That's crazy. So when we did our high school orientation, which I think started at like 70 or 80, but you know, people move and life happens, you know what I mean? So we ended with 60, or about 60. So our orientation was about a week long. We did some work, we did some exercises, and we had a talent show that you could either do by yourself or you could pair up with somebody else. I think during that, I did play trombone, and I played with another person named, I'm not gonna name them, that would be silly, but they played the saxophone. Very cool, very cool. But during that orientation, I did meet a couple of people that I do still talk to this day. So, I won't say that orientations aren't completely useless, so I'm gonna take that comment back. College orientation, I certainly didn't talk to anybody after that college orientation. Obviously, they were outside of this building. There's an exit not too far from here, follow me.
For the best.
She seems to know more about this than us, it wouldn't hurt to entertain her. Feh. Let's see what this thing has up its sleeves, the gremlin. Outside this building, so there's even more of this place than we've already seen. There are other buildings just like this one. Exactly how big of an area are we exploring? Standing here won't give me much of an answer. I should find the exit already. Well, I can't explore the place though. This is where that loud golfer girl Grace woke up. It would have been funnier if she was shoved into the refrigerator instead. Damon! Dude! He kinda sucks, but I love him. The rest of the room, the kitchen looked really nice. It was clean and fully equipped with utensils, cupboards, were stocked with all kinds of food. The question is, who is this kitchen even for? It's for you guys. It can't be for us, can it? Looks like you answered your own question, buddy. Couple sofas. Nice little fireplace. I mean, this place looks nice. Are there enough chairs here for us? I don't think so. That's just 10 chairs. 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, there's not enough chairs for everybody. Menu? Oh, there's the vent. Through the gaps in this vent, I saw the boiler room, when I woke up in, rather. If I listen closely, I can even hear the whir of the generator. That might be why they installed a vent here. They didn't want too much moisture forming on the generator. Okay. I suppose so. Okay, then we'll get out of here. Yes, I guess I'm sure I want to leave. Looks like the others are gone. Whatever, I work better alone. I guess we're going outside. I think we know where outside is, actually. I do want to, like, triple down. This is... I think, without a doubt... Yeah, y'all are all over here. I don't want to go there yet. I mean, I do want to go there in a second. I just want to get my thoughts out so far. This feels nice. This feels really, really, like, flush. And there's a couple, like, little things, too, like the bobbing when you're running, because you could have just, it could have just been, like, a straight, like, oh, here I go, we're running here, but, like, the bobbing, it's very immersive. That's what I think I'm trying to say. This is a very immersive experience so far. While also very, like, obviously being, like, a Danganronpa-esque experience. Can I just walk past y'all? No, I want to talk to you first. What's up, my boy Wolfgang?
Trust in the process.
Miss Kayura, I assume that's the short one, seems to be well acquainted with the layout of this building. We should follow her directions for now. Grace?
Soybean.
I'm about tired of you calling me a soybean, though. About time you arrived, soybean. Can you not call me that? Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you, my boy. Damon. Goodness gracious.
Hello.
Hello. Toshiko isn't happy you fell behind. I thought you guys would. I thought you guys would leave without me.
Get to the point.
You can save the excuses for Toshiko. I don't really care. Okay. Sorry, Ava. You. How mad at you? How mad at me are you? You're late. You're waiting?
Oi!
Only cause the gremlin insisted. I didn't realize you fell behind until she said something.
Unfortunately.
I'm ashamed to say the same. Wow, y'all suck. By the way, especially, maybe you knew. By the way, what are the others doing right now? Exploring something else, probably. You don't sound really sure of yourself. Huh?
Filthy.
Huh. They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I'll explore by myself. Huh? Alright, sounds like she just wanted to show off. Huh?
Are you done yet?
Who cares about that? The guy's right here. Let's get going. Yes, and the others will realize their foolishness.
Wonderful.
Onwards to the great outdoors. Little girl turned towards the door, and instead of pushing it open, she reached out for a lock that I hadn't even noticed before. The door opened with a long, shrill creak, and we finally saw what was waiting outside. The end of the world as we know it. There's fireballs and comets and... Oh, actually, it just looks really nice outside. Oh, it's Eden's garden! Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Oh, finally some sunlight. The courtyard. I wonder if I could escape by climbing over the hedges. Over the hedge. I don't remember a year that movie came out in, but this is something I haven't thought about in a long time. Hedges are tall, but if we look for a rope...
Hold on.
I doubt it's that easy. The devices we're wearing will probably shock us. Let's see if you're right.
Soybean.
Go on, Soybean, climb the hedge.
Stop.
What the...
No.
Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the ledges. How do you know? If you want to take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. The sky. Yes, do you see anything strange? No. I see the sun. I see some clouds. Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to... Wait, huh? As my eyes started to adjust to the glare of the sun, I noticed it. The shape of the clouds weren't normal at all. Yeah, hold on a minute. It's kind of like we're in a dome. No, it's almost as if they were concave. The sky is curving inwards.
What can this be?
Could it be we're looking at a hologram?
Come on.
Of this size? No, wait. That's gotta be a 360-degree projection or something.
That's...
You mean the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama? It sounded completely ridiculous when I said it out loud, but at the same time, it made too much sense. If this is a 360-degree projection, wouldn't that mean that we're inside some sort of dome? Such is the truth that I long recognized rather. That's...
Come off the grass.
Wait, you knew the sky was fake? Then why'd you call this dump yard the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
Cause for concern.
No sunlight? You really have it? You really didn't see any windows in this building?
No.
No, none at all. No windows means no oxygen. We might be suffocating as we speak. We've survived this long. I think we'll be okay. Well, that's a dangerous thought, actually.
Hey.
You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. That's like something out of a movie. Or a game. Maybe whoever brought us here wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside in lieu of actually letting us outside. Sure, if you want to make broad assumptions.
See?
In a situation like this, making assumptions is all you can really do.
Fair.
Fair. Whether or not the sky is really a projection, it's not something we can do about. It's not something we can do about. Anything about. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Sniff? I know that's sniffing from anywhere. Huh? Above the inane chatter, I heard a quiet, high-pitched noise, sort of like a mouse's squeak. It was so unlike the current conversation, it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second? Is something a problem?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Hey?
Hear what? It almost sounds like whimpering. Okay, well, that's not who I thought it was.
Strike me pink.
Wait, I just heard it too.
Oi, you.
Oi, who the hell is crying? Quit hiding and come out and talk to us. Do ignore the shrew. Her bark is far worse than her bite. Who are you calling a shrew? I think she's calling you the shrew. The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. Can we just leave them be? If they don't want help, it's not our issue.
Goodness.
Don't be so heartless. They could be someone in need.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here, friend. None of us are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared.
You think?
Do you really think that's going to convince them? Wow, it convinced them.
Eh?
Eh? Oh, I even see another person back there, actually. Hello, I wasn't,
Hello.
How about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer.
I should have been guessing.
Really nice to meet you all. Even if it doesn't seem like it.
I wouldn't have guessed fencer by the shoulder pads and the swan. I'm not entirely sure what I would have guessed, but I would have been wrong. Eloise. Olweezy. Ultimate fencer, was it?
Strange.
That's strange. Someone who's prolific at fighting shouldn't have any reason to hide from people.
That's not...
Actually, it doesn't focus much on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's moves along with having the agility to avoid them. Acting brash might get you the first move, but it's a steady, analytical mind that secures the win. That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, she's a bean. Don't you dare call her a soybean. I get really excited when it comes to the subject, so I can't help but blush or gush. But I have to ask, why were you hiding from us? She stood there quietly, deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like...
There were several strangers around me, and they were all so panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. Everything around me was so suffocating. That's why I ran immediately. I don't like when people can see me like that. I can't even call my mom. My phone wasn't on me when I came
I
to.
understand.
If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously.
It's probably the last thing she wants to hear. Since when are we friends? What do you mean? I love Wolfgang. When he perishes, I'm going to be heartbroken. I hope it's not in chapter 1. Was there anyone with you when you woke up? Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went into flight mode. Sorry. So this girl is just as clueless as us, and it seems she also passed out on the train. Damn it, what the hell is going on here? Were you the only people in the building, by the way? Miss Kayura is currently introducing us to everyone else. Would you like to join?
Maybe...
I think I want to stay where I am.
Very well.
Very well. When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here, rather. That way you won't be alone. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. Yeah, I'll wait here if it makes things easier for everyone.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, Miss Tolner. Compared to before, she looks a little calmer now. Hey, that's my ultimate lawyer. That's Wolfgang, baby. Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well. Or maybe he just knows how to handle people in general. I guess it's admirable. Yeah, I love Wolfgang. My guy, what's good, Wolfie?
Curious.
The angle was crazy. Such a strange place, this courtyard. Okay, that's fine. He's got like his attorney's badge is a sheep. I do kind of like how they all turn to face you. Also a nice touch. I did see somebody else back there. And I think there's probably just going to be 2 people in every location. Let me do a little walking around. Nobody? Nothing? Wanted to maybe climb the hedges, but I guess not. Hey! Oh yeah, you're the sniffer! No, you're not. That is incorrect. A guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets. I was so sure. I was like, yeah, I see that thing around the chest. I was like, that's the attire that they were wearing. And I was like, that's a completely different person. The hair is different. The face is different. This is a dude.
Nice.
Looks like you found some friends.
Indeed.
Indeed. Why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back.
Attention.
Have you no manners? Talk to them.
Good.
Alright, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that, I didn't mean to act like a dick. Well, let me tell you, ain't nobody as dickish as my boy Damon. Today has just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know.
I suppose.
I suppose we can forgive you if you give us your name. Easy enough.
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking archer. Marksman also makes sense. Same vein. If he was anything else with all of those arrows on his back, I might have been furious. A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, right? That's right. I have a really good eye for my targets. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it, I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
With all of these weapons, I must ask, you haven't killed anyone, have you?
Whoa!
Whoa, never! I realize my talent may leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside of my comfort zone. Believe me, I've never taken a human life. I see. Good to know. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. I guess this guy knows how to keep his cool. It's admirable. So where's your partner? We all had one to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the pirate guy? He was, well, he was fine, harmless for the most part, just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oi!
Oi, wait just a second.
Right?
Huh?
You.
Did you just say a pirate? Yeah, it sounds dumb, I know. I wouldn't buy it if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's got to be that one freaky dude on the train, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo. Oh, I can't wait to meet him. Yep, that's your man. I can't wait to guess his talent. I think it's ultimate pirate. He went through the doors over there, so I got to see him.
Totally.
I love Grace, actually. You have fun with that, just saying the guy's a little out there. So was Grace. By the way, Desmond, do you see that girl in the gray uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important that we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give her some company while I'm gone?
Easy enough.
Oh, sure thing. The others are an odd bunch, so good luck convincing them. He may act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must take a lot of diligence. I was hoping he was going to say it's admirable. Always keeping a steady hand, always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot I could learn, or a lot to learn from someone like that, rather. It's admirable. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they were discussing something.
My.
Let's head over and find out, shall we? So everybody else is in this building, okay. Not that building, this building. I was gonna say, this building's not huge. Shall we? I think we shall. I was gonna say, maybe this one's like a greenhouse. Oh yeah, there's a couple of people in here. Holy hell, is that a tree? That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. A sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited. It's only a tree.
No.
It's not. I'm not even sure we can say that. It looks like it had a door on it. Oh, this might be our entrance to our trial grounds, which may be very nature themed. Then, maybe they'll call it like the courtyard, or what would you call like a trial grounds based on nature? A courtyard is the first thing that comes to mind. I don't know. We'll see. We'll continue. Care to elaborate? I don't get what you mean. Ava bent down and crushed one of the falling leaves in her hand. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
Interesting.
This is a faux tree.
Impossible!
Impossible! How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size? If it's real, then explain why the leaves don't make any noise when I break them. That expression said it all. Oy, why the hell is there a huge fake tree here?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard-pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you'd only see this in a museum or something.
In any case.
This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. It looks super nice though, like there's clearly a doorway in that tree. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. These must be the others that Toshiko was talking about. Kind of the two we just met, this is everyone, correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
wrong?
Is something wrong?
You see,
If everyone from our train car is here, why are the other people, where are the other people who were on the train? That's a good point. There were other people, right?
I'm sure.
Of course, the Academy said that they reserved the train for its students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did. Huh? Yeah, you went to pee.
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, right? Yeah, you had to piss.
I see.
Oh, right. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them, though.
Strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help us? Oh, so there were other people on the train, unless she's lying, and she's the mastermind. Maybe they were also knocked out?
Anywho,
I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you guys to the others already?
I understand.
Looks like she might know something. Yes, we should familiarize ourselves with the people who are currently here. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the whole thing was... I wonder if there's a world where she's not actually in our class, and she did sneak onto our train car. Regardless, the whole thing was pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why did they not help us on our escape our car? Okay, you know, I got a feeling this guy... Look at him. He's got some swashbuckling boots. He's got a dope belt. He's got a sick dragon tattoo. You know, if he had an eye patch, I think I would say he's the ultimate pirate. But since he doesn't, I'm gonna say my prediction is ultimate. He's the ultimate dragon. The ultimate dragon type Pokemon trainer. Glad to see you all right, kid. Of course I'm all right. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but... How fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock. She locked the door behind them? That's hilarious.
see?
However, it was all worth it. Look at these people I befriended during my exploration. I hear you. Credit where credit's due. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
Oi, I want to talk to you for a second. Huh? You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers, ahoy matey, that kind of pirate, right?
Pirate?
Pirate! He's got the pirate in him.
Hey?
Eh? I'm not a pirate, I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. A ship captain?
Talking.
You don't even need to be so loud, she was just asking a question. Just a question. Ha! For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype.
Watch it.
Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those lowlives. If you're not a pirate, then explain the clothes. These look like clothes of a pirate. I said that myself. There's no eye patch. Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave this man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before.
My mistake.
Landlubbers. Never like to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
I'm real sorry.
I'm real sorry for losing my cool.
Anyway,
Okay, whatever. You said you were a ship captain, right? This guy's acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. Never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Garden Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
That's right.
That's right. I know the sea is like the back of my hand, every river and waterway in the north and southern waters. He's like, the gunshell, yeah, baby!
Hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
We love Jean de la Mer! Hey, look at, wait, oh my gosh, that's Jean de la Mer? We ever get Ava's talent? Eva's talent? King of the Seas, Hero of the Storms? Do people actually call him that thing? I do! that's my dude! King of the Storms! Do people, or did he come with those names himself?
Is that really true?
Do you really know every river and waterway? Is that really true? Yep, I've studied every map that I possibly can. Of course, I haven't actually been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol, there's, that's known as some parts as trespassing. I may be king of the seas, but I'm not above the law. I love him. I love him. I want to take him everywhere. I want him to take me to all of the seas. He can take me to the C's, the D's, the elemental P's. He can take me anywhere. I suppose that's good enough.
I see.
Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, it looks like we're nowhere near the ocean.
Leave it to me.
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust in me. I will protect you as if you were my own crew.
Now,
Protect us from what? From each other. I'm sure there's going to be murder. I suppose from whoever put these wristwatches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place apart from us.
How's that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too big of an ask, eh? All we need to do is find where we entered, and then voila, sweet freedom. Such a simple conclusion. He sure was making a big deal out of it. It may interest you to know that people are gathering outside the building Miss Kayura explored. We want everyone to discuss together what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
Always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate. Oh, that guy's a prick. Not at all what I expected. You just wanted him to say shiver me timber. Pirate booty and whatnot. Come on. Funny, he was every bit as dumb as this. Wow. Damon, we got to fight. What was the Academy thinking inviting someone like him? The more I look at it, the more confused I am. I'm gonna get a headache. I better stop. Damon, I'm gonna fight you. We're talking to you last, because I like you the most. I actually like you a lot, too. Chat knows you. I think you're... I'm sorry. Okay. You were the one who was staring at me. And then there's you two. And you. Oh, you're Ulysses, aren't you? I do know you. Oh man, do I remember your talent. Okay, so hear me out. Two of these people were in an episode of the Hunger Games. He won. I think he's Ulysses. I do not remember your name. I'm so sorry. I love your design and your attire. Look at the spider web patches on the legs. That's very Halloween-y right now. I think you are the ultimate gamer, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That's what I would have guessed with the 1v1 and the MRG jacket. That being said, I'm gonna guess that you're the ultimate. I think you were the ultimate historian, if I'm correct, if I remember. Did you win? Or were you second place? I think you won. A boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down in a notebook.
Hello?
Hey, you. Oh. Well, enjoy your sleep, my dude. What the hell? So sorry, I dozed off for a bit there.
Cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. I was gonna call out his eye bags, but it is what it is. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Getting knocked out on that train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I'd known any better, I wouldn't have rather. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty. The guy paused for a second, then began to furiously scribble in his notebook. Interesting. A boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit.
You.
Oi! What are you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor. Oi! Are you writing about us? I make sure to record all of my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. And in some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities. My name is Ulysses.
Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian.
Okay.
Please make note of that for future reference.
I am now remembering there are two characters that I do know. He is one of them. I completely forgot he was in the, Look, I tried to, stay as blind to these as I can. We did have a Hunger Games that featured two of these characters. Ulysses, I now remember his name, and then when I remembered his name, I was like, oh, he's a historian. So I do know. I don't get a point for this. I did not call his thing. I think I probably would have called him a librarian or a bookkeeper or something like that. Interesting, a fellow scholar, much like myself.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff? Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for the more frivolous information, stuff like shopping lists, classmates' birthdays, when to brush my teeth. That's not frivolous.
Filthy.
Such excellent memory wasted on menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down. So says the matchmaker.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men. Hold on a minute. Don't lump us all together, Wolfgang. That's not true. I remember, admittedly, most birthdays, at least family birthdays. Unless you're like 1 or 2, you gotta get to like age 3 for me to be like, oh yeah, today's your birthday. For the babies, I write them down, but everybody else I kind of like got clocked in because, you know, I've known them for most, if not all, of my life. So what do you do as the ultimate historian? That being said, now I feel like at the very least you would remember your first wedding anniversary. I could think maybe early. Maybe like anniversary 3, 4, 5. I could maybe give you a pass. Like, oh man, time flies. Today is that day. But you know what I mean? I feel like once you're past there, you're like, okay, we're clocked in. I work at the Patawomic River Museum in Sinakomaka?
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. Oi, no wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all of those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone. It ain't for me. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm aware, but it's important knowledge nonetheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet. That's also kind of hilarious. That's why you always fact check before you argue on the internet.
No.
That's not how the saying goes. Are doomed to repeat it. It isn't, but I updated it to coincide rather with modern values. I don't hate it. He's not wrong. I thought it was funny.
Right.
It was kind of funny. Humor is subjective. Anywho, people have begun gathering outside. The plan is to join, discuss our next course of action. Could you please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right. Thank you, miss. He hurriedly fumbled through his pages of his notebook. Toshiko Kayura.
Unacceptable!
Did you seriously forget my name? Yeah, at this point, I know your last name and your first name. I don't think I know everyone else's last name, but we've said your last name so often. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know your name. This is the most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I am a mere matchmaker, not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. You called her small, too? Fanning herself indignantly, she stormed off. Should we follow her? Yeah, this guy we just met probably won't. He's also asleep. Go sleep outside at least. Oh, interesting. He didn't actually leave. Our pirate boy did. Yeah, let's walk around this way then. From the characters that I currently care about the least, although I could see myself liking some of these characters. He's a bro. To the characters I care about the most. Mostly the homie here. We love big strong person. We love ourselves big strong person. Are you two like a duo? Pink hair? Are you siblings? Or cousins maybe? You're at least close together.
Oops.
Yep. I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. Oh, she's got a sick, like, wristband bracelet thing. I'll give your content a try. Who knows? I might really like it.
Man.
If you really didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me. Hey, you two.
Wait. Over here.
Oh crap, new guy over here. What? You boarded the train before things went all crazy, right? Check it out. It's me and the new guy together again. Stop acting like we're friends. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? We're totally friends. We're besties, right? What is? You know, that thing you just said?
Hey.
Maybe you've heard my name before. Does Kai Montiago ring a bell, maybe?
Hey.
Come on. Kai, the Kai Monteago. Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
He's an influencer. I actually was going to guess influencer. I was going to specifically guess social media influencer. A really big influencer? Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Right in the ego. I thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump.
Wow. He doesn't even know me. The ultimate influencer. Oh, you don't recognize the dumbass. Must be nice. You do?
Yes.
Guy's the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing and he'll sick his army of underage followers on you. He's a dictator with a trendy fit.
Another day, another
Dictator, sheesh. You naysayer types are always so overdramatic.
Whatever.
Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Are you done yet?
Oh, you're the one to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda. Eh?
See that?
Yeah-huh. I see you're no stranger to the photo editing. I'm kind of impressed. No one would have ever guessed you had the face of a horse. Oh my gosh! Hey, you don't need to unload on this guy like this all the way. And the tears returned just as quickly as they vanished. I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but this definitely wasn't it.
Don't be mean.
Hey, leave Kai alone. He may not be the nicest person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings, rather?
Ugh.
He can get over it. Yo, Damon is hilarious.
Anyway,
what about you? Huh? Ooh, okay, so she's got like, it looks like maybe pixie sticks, or is that like makeup stuff? If only I could see what's beneath this box. They're either makeup brushes or something else. Let's go with the ultimate makeup artist. What is the person who studies makeup? I think we're gonna go with that. Although she could be related to sweets instead. Oh, sure.
Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist.
Yes, cosmetologist is the word I was looking for. Yes.
I'll work my magic.
I couldn't see. I wasn't sure if they were brushes or what, because I was like, the two things at the end, they looked either like pixie sticks or some sort of like candy, or maybe like a beverage mix, and I was like, or it could be some sort of makeup. I'm not a makeup expert. But the bottom ones were brushes. Cosmetologist is the word that I was looking for.
come again.
Is that it? You're just a makeup artist?
For your information.
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist. What?
Indeed.
Diana is the biggest beautician in all of Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media, enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. Ha ha ha! Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her. I see this is not your first time talking about her. I am simply quoting my friends. They are all on Diana's waiting list. I'm sure.
Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me?
How humiliating.
Why do we care what he thinks? Isn't the demographic for people like you largely teenage girls? Lamau. My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that.
Hold on.
Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard? We're trying to get everyone to gather there.
No worries.
Alright, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. A makeup artist and an influencer. Were this any other academy, I would have been nigh. The Ultimate Talent Program is a shell of itself. It'll hand out ultimate talents to anyone who asks. Well, I mean, like, if she's the GOAT at makeup, that's still an ultimate. Crazy. Although, I guess his, the invitation, I suppose, lied. Because it was all, his said, like, it would be all academic-based, ultimate talents. But Eden's Garden Academy said it was above all of that. It said it was a prioritized academic talent, right? And now it thinks that I'm on par with those two. They have nothing, absolutely nothing to be I didn't mean to get so close to you. I'm so sorry. I assume you two are going to be a pair too since you're super close. All three of them are pretty spaced out though. Here, we'll talk to you.
Come on.
I have to think. So he has a helmet, which makes me think, this kind of helmet makes me think like it's maybe a cool motorcycle helmet, but it could also be a DJ. The seatbelts on his attire kind of make me think like maybe motorcycle, maybe motocross, even maybe like stock cars like NASCAR, because they all have helmets, and that's a dope helmet. But like the shape of the helmet makes you think, oh, maybe he's just a cool DJ. You though, I have no idea. You got green stripes, you the ultimate Blues Clues. I'm gonna call Steve over here. He's also incredibly thin. Maybe he's like the ultimate. Oh, he's no. The hat looks like a reptile, maybe like a crocodile. You see like the little spikes to the side. That is very crocodile reminiscent. Maybe he's the ultimate herpetologist, whichever one deals with reptiles. Come on, please, pretty please. So
harsh.
So harsh, bro. All I wanted was your name. Hey.
Oh. The figures.
Oh, it's more people.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Hey there. Looks off to the side. Oi, what's the matter with him? I don't know, bro. I've spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but he won't say anything.
It's simple.
If being a weirdo's about, if he's being a weirdo about it, rather just ignore him. Who are you anyway? Who am I? Hoorump!
Jet Dawson, ultimate
drag car.
Nice to meet you, shrimp.
I was in the racing realm at least. Jet Dawson. Nice to meet you, shrimp. Okay, that makes sense. The attire gave me, yeah, I was gonna say, a drag racer rather. Given his outfit, that comes as no surprise. Aren't you warm in that suit? Yeah, dude, I'm sweating looking at him. I'm keeping a buck. Wait, he's doing the Scooby-Doo? Are you confused? There's a ran in the back of my helmet that remits rule air. It's rather like the rans in a race car with the rule, you're right.
Rock and roll.
Isn't it Rupert Rand? I can't do this for the rest of... I can't. If I do this, he needs to die early. The way he yells every word, he could make anything sound like a big deal. Rolly Rishu is. Radon Ricks in the rest of my suit. My root. Okay, I'm getting there. Oh, then stop wearing it. Rock around breaking. Y'all, I think I'm committing, and I hate to do it to old Jet Dawson. That's his name, right? I meant wear different clothes.
So...
you should have an ultimate talent, correct?
Well?
Would you mind sharing it? He's sweating. Do you know her?
My name's Mark Bursky.
Oh!
Produce music.
Okay. That also makes sense. I was like, the headphones. Man, so he could be the ultimate DJ. So a music producer? Yeah, Mark. Mark Bursky.
It's nothing.
But it's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man.
Roman, your music is wicked rule.
Really?
You know my songs?
Not a chance.
Rope. Raven Raftu, you're a Ultimate Rooster. Ultimate Rooster. I can't do it. No, we're gonna get there. Red resin. I'm gonna scream. I've made a terrible mistake.
Moving on.
He can't have any more lines. I assume the two of you also woke up in this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on? Who else? I feel like I've done this recently in the past, where I've given somebody a voice that is very hard to keep up, and I had to commit. I don't remember who it is.
Yeah.
This whole Rinrig came right of the roo. Right. We run is it reals like an extreme runt. You know what rat is? Raggy? No, I don't.
Figures.
Riggers? You don't rook the ripe.
Hey.
Meaning?
You following?
Anyway, extreme runs are really roar actions. Rink about a runted rouse. Rouse with a rival runner a roar rame.
Oh boy.
Raffle ruck you into a Okay. Ruck was Chuck, but it definitely did not sound like it. Run to a run around run over stum. Oh my gosh, I was about to say I runder. I wonder if the writers of Scooby-Doo intentionally avoid Scooby saying any word that has UCK, because at first thought, I don't even know if I've ever heard Scooby-Doo say I'm stuck. You know what I mean? I think they would just be like, he can't say I'm stuck. He was like, I can't get out. Wrap you in Roffins. Anything to rare you. I'm really rude with Roffins, right so much runnels.
That's not important.
What's this got to do with us?
Drift?
See, there's a rubble of races, rather than known for riding their hunts with a simulated we're not doing this anymore, a simulated kidnapping. We tried, we made it pretty far.
Real.
To make it as real as possible, they'll even take you, when you least expect it. The thing is, they can't jump anybody, you gotta consent first. Oi, the hell? I never agreed to being kidnapped.
Off the grass.
Extreme haunts, people really know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well?
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing it. Oi? For example, the letters we received from the Academy. Isn't it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise?
Oi.
Don't tell me, you actually believe this guy?
Correct.
Given what we've seen so far, I'd wager anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? In accepting that letter asking me to join Eden's Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap? Well, that's just a theory, a rain-reary. We don't know what's going on until we explore some more.
In any case.
We'll keep him like half Scooby-Doo. All of his ad-libs will be Scooby-Doo. I know some people who might be interested in your theory. They're gathering in the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want. Sure thing. Let's go, Rourke. Though he looked less than enthused, he let the the drag racer rather, take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Ultimate hunt? Were the letters we received rather actually consent forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it a part of the charade? Is Eden's Garden Academy even real? I should know better than to think that nonsense like that, nonsense things like that. If this academy was fake, someone would have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the academy. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm starting to think it might be fake. Huh? If you don't wake up. Well, I guess we'll just do the rest of this without him. Is that Ava over there? It is. Okay, great. So we're down to our final three. What's good? You, whose name I certainly remember.
Yo, I'm Cassidy Amber.
That is what it is.
Pro gamer.
Yep.
Don't forget the K.
I'm sorry, I literally forgot it. Ultimate Pro Gamer.
Very nice.
Jumping right into an introduction. I like it.
Yep.
Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers. I was gonna say, if she starts calling us chat, especially if you have over 20 million of them, gotta earn that watch time.
Is that really true?
20 million? Is gambling really that popular?
Duh.
It's not just gambling, it's pro gaming.
No.
Did she say gambling or gaming? Can I not read? She might have said gaming. She might have said, is gaming really that? It's not gaming, it's pro gaming. I'm pretty sure I just can't read. Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prize on the lines, the stakes can't get any higher. With her talent, while her talent is pretty frivolous, rather, her attitude towards video game competition is somewhat impressive. I love David. I was like, impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about debating. Question. What is it? Do you guys know if this place has internet? I promise my comrades, oh my gosh, my streaming schedule wouldn't change after starting school. So I'm kind of freaking out.
Again.
Your comrades?
Hey.
Cassidy's comrades, they're the biggest fan community on the internet. They're chat. She must meet her followers, being a streamer and all. It would definitely explain the hat.
Curious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations. There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription, tier 3 baby. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame. So how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough. Oh.
The hell?
Oh, what's wrong with your face?
I see how it is.
You think I'm only motivated by money, don't you? Well, duh, why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Yeah, that's what I'm tell him, Cassidy. Whoa. I stream for the betterment of the human race. Tell him. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give away all of your money?
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it is for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers. One time, I brought a spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. Oh, that's fun. Cool. Those kids never have to pay for lunch again. They've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day. I don't know if it was like a dope, like, high-end spaghetti factory. I don't think I'd ever get tired of it, to be honest. All of these giveaways are streamed, too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them. Impressive, you managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course, I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one. Okay. Cassidy.
Duh.
But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money since I earn it through my own hard work.
So unfair.
The real problems are the swine who make billions every year. Even though all they do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock profile. Bourgeoisie scum. In fact, I can even detect the rancid stench of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this very academy. I bet they're plotting to profit off of our suffering as we speak. This girl is honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, he was like, I wonder what her handle is. Maybe I can get a tier 2. It doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden Academy.
Anywho.
As wary as I am of the future confrontations between you and the more affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there. Alright, it was nice meeting y'all. I like Amber. Cassidy Amber. Last two was good.
Oof.
So her thing was a belt. It wasn't around the sash. Oof, so you got caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing the 5 of you on that train. You're really ultimate students, huh?
Correct.
We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector rather had low standards, but oh my gosh. Are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks?
Jeez.
What the hell is your damage? Oh, no, Damon. You don't get to say that. You don't get to say that. You've thought that the entire game, Damon. Hold on a minute. This man's bourgeoisie scum. Huh? Right. That's it. What's the matter? I know this bitch. As in, personally? Oh, nah, she's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines. Ever since her interview with the Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest self-made billionaire, pioneer of the agricultural industry, blah. Oh, I think you might have been exactly what Cassidy was smelling. And it wasn't what The Rock was cooking. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, is she actually... I'm flattered you memorized my resume. Your resume, so those things she said weren't an exaggeration?
If I may ask.
This is news to you? Anyone knows about Winona. He doesn't know anybody. Winona? That would be my name, yes.
Although,
Many call me the ultimate entrepreneur.
Oh,
Or
I didn't
kids
even...
aside, it's one good title.
I would have never guessed it. I would have literally never guessed it. I would have picked something ice or snow related based on the jacket. She got a good people's eyebrow though. The one raised eyebrow, she got a good one. Good on her. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl could probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm going to let her talk me down. Or talk down to me. She has looks, talents, and well, she is truly an auspicious match.
Interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought it would be a good opportunity to make connections with well-established geniuses of my generation.
Nasty.
Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards a most wonderful romance. Is she gonna be matching all of us up?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the academy. At the very least, let me be your steed. With my divine foresight, I shall lead you to your legal battle to victory. Why wouldn't she hire the lawyer? After I fell asleep in that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me here next to the tree. Why did no one stop them? Were there no precautions in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I'd say it was rather extreme ineptitude on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only victim,
What a joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. So she thinks someone carried her here. Yeah, I assume so. It's plausible, I guess. They've transported us from the train by vehicle, then carried us in. When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly?
Yep, but she was weird, so I left her. You're a walking stereotype. We know about as much as you do. The 5 of us here have been walking around talking to other students on the train. That were on the train. The rest of us are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, we'll be able to figure out what's going on. Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief. One of you actually has something useful to say. Oh my gosh. She doesn't have a last name. She's just Winona. That girl is a piece of work, but given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. So there you go. More importantly, what's happened to us? It's too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train. Plant a chemical agent, then carry everyone they knocked out? There's gotta be more than one person behind this. A group, maybe. The question becomes who? And why? I've been waiting for this moment. Okay, so looking at you, I'm thinking something in like the maybe like leather working. There's a lot of leather straps, leather gloves. Could also be a blacksmith. Gives me like blacksmith vibes, or leather worker, or there's a specific word for a leather worker that I'm not remembering either. So you know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking leather worker. This gives me some sort of leather worker, blacksmith, vibes, and so do the muscles. That's what I'm going for.
Golly.
What's this, more friends?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet.
Wait just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
My name is Ingrid Grimwald.
Ingrid?
I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Hey, we nailed it. We love to see that. It made sense. The outfit 100%, million% made sense. A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how the movies depict it? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? No swords, but tools, armor, statues, you name it, I can forge it. It's never oh no, man. Yo, people who I give this accent never survive in these games. And you're strong? Y'all, Ingrid's not making it. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscles are par for the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers you a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. Tee. No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop high-intensity exercise. So, how is your kind not gone extinct? Extinct? Made redundant by technology?
Can't you see?
Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself? So, there are like some things that need to be like handcrafted.
Well, I don't like.
Against modern machinery, it's true, I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack the human touch. That's what I was saying. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
Now, would you look at that?
If my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by machine. Imperfections be damned.
My.
Ooh. Better than machines, huh? People always have told me that my skills were impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me?
Could you explain?
Yo, Damon, I'm gonna fight you. There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, 1,000,000%. Even the occasional youngin', these all are people who visit me. It's great when I can relax. I'm sorry, relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Yo, she's yoked, dude. Exactly which clients does she relate to? In any case, are you the same as us? Were you kidnapped on the train and taken here? Oh, I wouldn't say kidnapped.
Come again.
What? Did you not black out on that train? No, I did.
Well,
Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion?
Hiya.
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the
Take
test.
this seriously.
That's stupid. If the academy was that unhinged, rather, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going.
Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Oh, you're not surviving to the end, girly. Oh no. Oh man. you were in the prologue and you're raising death flags, Ingrid. Come on, dude. Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason. By the way, there's a gathering happening outside the building. Mrs. Kayura explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there. Nah, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. Well done. We've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I am an ultimate.
On our honor as ultimates, we will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered in the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. Alright, well, they're taking me there. The other 11 students were gathered in the center of the courtyard, nervously discussing the situation.
Any clue?
So, any clue what's going on here?
What if...
We're being pranked 100%. Connecting the dots is the name of this.
oh,
This would be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Oh, whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. Unsurprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Excuse me.
This is off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name, loud woman advisor.
remember the name.
It's Gracia Wanker. And your surname, please. Madison. Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer. How do you know that?
My.
You said it that in the dining hall, remember?
That's...
I don't recall you being there for introductions.
However,
Maybe she was eavesdropping.
I would never.
Eavesdropping? I would never. I simply happened to overhear a conversation is all. Oh, whoops. Hey, if we could take a step back for a second, what was this about a dining hall? He's giving me Scooby-Doo.
correct.
It's inside the building over there. Is there a kitchen too?
Man.
They've got anything locale? I'm starving.
Pay attention.
Be patient, will you? Introductions are still underway. Okay, but you have to speedrun them. There's food. Gaming references from someone else? This universe has been thrown out of balance. Along with, oh my gosh, Grace Madison, we have the almighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akire. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer. Yes, I can't wait to object.
Hey.
Oh, hey, lawyer man.
Lawyer?
Lawyer man, is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
I must decline.
Stay with what you already have. I think I've called him Wolfie, actually. A lawyer? Wow, it's so nice to meet you. She's a killer. Next up we have, Toshiko turned to me and squinted. His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang? Grace? Did we never introduce ourselves?
I'm not too familiar.
I have no idea. Fuck if I know his name. He told me, I'm pretty sure. It's Mark, right? No. That's Mark. My bad. I've got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together. Oi, what are you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Damon Maitsu, the ultimate debater.
A debater?
A debater? Ooh, sounds like a bargain bin lawyer. Wow, that's correct. Grace Madison, Wolfgang Akira, Damon Maitsu. Who else is left? You, who we don't even know the ultimate talent of.
Hiya.
Come on, darling, you can do it. Yeah, share your name. Eva.
Oof.
Just Eva? Well, you're just Winona.
Just like my video game.
Like the spy? Sunaka. That's a very pretty name.
Now, would you look at that?
Finley elegant, isn't it? But let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Eva? Oh, here it goes. Now that she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. Oh. That's not good. She might not even be Eva or Ava. Ultimate liar. This could be a lie itself. You know, now that I'm looking at her, she's got a lot of black and white, like, motifs, a little red. Huh, that's so funny. So, like, what's your actual talent? That's it. What?
Good to know.
Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day. I love him. He must survive. He will not. However...
You for real?
You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now.
Easy. Get a job in marketing.
It's the truth.
Actually, that's really funny. It's just what I am.
How can that be?
Is this supposed to be your explanation? But that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he sputtered out those last few words, we all turned to Eva expectingly. That was when it happened. Oh, I know a ding-dong bing-bong when I hear it.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes?
Yes.
Great. Good morning, my amicable student friends.
Student friends?
First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy.
Yay!
May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Woohoo!
Doubt it.
Did he just say we're at Eden's Garden Academy?
No.
We can't be.
You think?
Bro, Ridding? This place looks nothing like a school.
Stop talking so loud.
I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats, waiting for a proper orientation. But there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across from me. From there, we can begin preparations for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell. Click.
I must take note of this.
Oh, that certainly, well, was certainly interesting.
Whack.
Couldn't agree more. Whack.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person that brought us here?
Fallen?
Oh, what if he set up reaping glass on the train?
Bit complicated.
In that travel bag? How do you reckon he snuck it on?
Nice.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not gonna skip the part where he said, what he said about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
No.
Hell no! I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die or something. Die? Do you think we're gonna be harmed?
Hold on.
If our captors wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess? I don't know, I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
If it calls for it, what if we walk in together as one big group? When we know someone is looking out for, when you know someone's looking out for you, rather, things can be a lot less scary. Aye, she's got a point. That's the only way we can progress if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier said than done, Soybean. There's no way he's a soybean. And you take that back, Grace. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive? There's nothing wrong with a little bit of optimism from time to time. Let's try it, okay? Alright. We gathered around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through the door. Eventually, I mustered up enough willpower to open the doors. Oh, you did it, okay. Alright, I see you, Damon. Oh, no. Huh. Oh. Well, I don't know this person. Nice to meet you. I'm Damon, and you? Don't worry, we got a couple quiet folk in our group. Hey, we just got you got a little something on your chest and on that knife and on your head. Okay, you'll be alright. Yo, why y'all freaking out? Yeah, it's just a girl. Oh, she's dead? Why is there a dead body? What happened?
There's no way.
Is this another student?
Holy.
Shit. What the shit? Dining hall people, you were in the building before us. Tell us what's going on.
Dude.
Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? The hell? I never even saw her.
Really?
Huh? You were there too, Bargain Bin? Don't. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you missed a whole ass person? Yeah, right.
Hell no.
You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on, just admit it. Stop pressing me for an answer, you. I can corroborate with Damon's story. There was never a body. Miss Madison and I walked through the exact same hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't
So,
expecting
between
this.
the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? You think she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her? Does that really look self-inflicted?
Oh shit!
So there's a killer running on the loose? Whoa! But I don't recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. Desmond can back me up, right?
Shit.
She's right. There were no screams and no one left the building. So the killer's still inside? Yeah, Ava like, I did it. As more panic shouts filled the corridor, Ava silently walked over to the body.
Oi!
Oi! What are you doing? Ignoring Grace's question, she crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her face.
What the? You.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop that!
Strange.
It's not real. It's not even a real person.
Hey?
Eh? This girl. She's just a dummy. A dummy?
How?
Nuh-uh, that's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Didn't you just say you were a liar? Why should we believe you?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself. And nobody wanted to inspect it. If no one else is offering, I can do it. Wait, him?
Are we ready?
Well, how does that sound to everyone? He turned to look at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
It was admirable. Yeah, you can do it. The pirate casually approached the body and knelt beside it. And then, just like Ava.
Oh, be damned.
Oh, would you look at that? She's right. It is a dummy.
For real?
For real? How did she know it was fake?
You see?
My intuition. Also, a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
Dude, no!
As if, could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that. There's something under the dummy.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? a tablet. Jean rose from the ground and turned towards us to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. An iPad under the dummy. There was no blood on it as far as I could tell. Nice hiding place. I wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't taken a closer look. Gives the impression I was supposed to, don't it? For real? Hey, what's on the tablet? Let me turn it on. He pressed a button, then walked over and held the tablet out for us to see. Ooh, it's loading something. After a few seconds, the loading symbol vanished. It's the Monokuma file, Ultimate Teacher's Aid. The Ultimate TA is kind of crazy. In its place was the photo of a girl, Kara Koskinen. What is this? However, the tablet hadn't finished loading. Just after that, image, cause of death stabbed 28 times in her torso and died from blood loss. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Yes, yeah, okay, yeah, I've just read that. Cause of death is blood loss. A time of death is unknown. It reads like a body report. First, a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now a body report? What the hell is going on? Jeez, it took you long enough to find that. 0. Long, long ago, a heinous murder was committed. And the victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. What? Before you was a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. She was such a nice girl. So much potential lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyway, it's your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that gray man on the tablet screen? Yep, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone. This is actually fascinating.
Not okay!
Investigating? What the hell?
Back off.
Oi, fuck off. Enough of this already. I don't want any part of this. Stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock from the floor and ran over to the speaker. Screaming in obscenity, she pulled her hand as far back as she could and got electrocuted.
Brutal.
No way! Was that the watch? Trying to destroy private property. That's a zap. Fuck.
Fuck you! Holy...
Is he for real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an old murder?
Don't say that.
Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything that strange man claims. Oh, why would Eden's Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I wouldn't underestimate the school board executives. Money can get people's heads, and get into people's heads rather, and make them take risks they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their version of an entrance exam.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've already forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be sane.
What did you say?
Would the UTP really be okay with this?
Think about it this way.
Seems pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment after this. And Sue.
I'm talking.
If this is the work of a separate group, why are they using the Academy's name? As a way to hide their own, maybe? They might even have kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy.
So...
Explain. Well, what if they knew that we had all boarded a train? It would explain why we passed out in the boarded train before us, rather, and planted the bag with the gas.
There's gotta be something.
Because this happened on the train to the Academy, they could claim that they are the Academy.
If I may ask.
Everyone keeps saying that isn't the man on the speaker who kidnapped us?
That's not it.
It's obviously, it obviously wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location, that takes a team to do. Of course, that raises another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're Ultimates, or is there some other connection between us that we don't know? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work, it just doesn't add up.
How grotesque.
I think I will let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with you? I'd feel super bad leaving you alone. Oh.
Sure.
Sure, I suppose.
You can do it.
Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. Well, I don't like two people going off alone. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away in the direction of the room with the kitchen. Huh.
Don't get close.
I'm going with them. Screw this. Kai took off down the hallway like his life depended on it. Geez, better them than us.
I don't know.
I don't know about all of this. Will that man really let us go if we investigate?
Stay calm.
We won't know if we continue to stand around like this. For now, all we can do is take risk and do as he asks. Take the risk rather and do as he asks. He's right. I need to brace myself for the following direction I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Very cool. Before I do anything else, I should go back over that tablet. The victim, Kara, the ultimate teacher's aide, stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered from chemical burns to the head, most notable burns into the eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns in addition to 28 stab wounds. Jesus. I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if their murder is based on true events, damn, the killer is totally sick in the head. So we have a truth bullet. I do believe, though... Oh, and there's our truth bullets. We're gonna save, and I think this is where we're gonna... There's probably a good place to leave off. I didn't expect an investigation in the prologue. Usually when we hit a prologue like this, we're already ready to, like, meet our captive or our quote-unquote Monokuma stand-in or whoever's behind this. And then, like, something happens, we kind of get shocked, and then they do, like, an intro. This is led right into a replica murder, which I think is a really good way to introduce the game mechanics early. I think that's a really smart way to go about it. That being said, I'm very into this. I enjoy this one a lot. We will be back here next, not next Friday, we'll be back here Thursday. And we'll polish off the prologue and maybe start chapter 1 because I don't know how much is left in the prologue. But unfortunately, I do have like a time limit today, and I can really only go for like 10 more minutes, and that's probably not all that's left. So we'll be back Thursday with more Eden's Garden. We'll probably finish the prologue and maybe start chapter 1 a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll probably do a chunk of chapter 1, if not all of chapter 1, the next Thursday. And then we'll wait for chapter 2 to come out, which I think is close? Question mark? I don't know. But I'm excited for it. Anywho, let's take off. I'm the United States Aviator. This was part of the prologue of Eden's Garden, which is a much more involved prologue. We've met all the characters. It feels really good. It plays very well. And I've enjoyed most of the characters. I think it's really unique to have our character not be like a standard like regular dude, but to kind of be a little bit of a dick. I think that's honestly refreshing. I'm gonna call him out on a whole bunch of stuff, but like it is very refreshing to have somebody who's not just like I'm just normal guy, X, Y, and Z, whoa. I think it adds a lot to the game. I think this might be the most unique of the protagonists that we've had in one of these fan games. So like, I'm very much here for it, and I'm excited to be on this ride finally. I think this came out like all the way last year, around this time. So you know, we're gonna keep it cooking. Anywho, I'm taking off. To Flight Crew, thank you for watching.